Hi everyone, so here you can see my footprint circuit. Now what I'm going to do is to check the design rule by clicking on this bumblebee button. Clicking on run DRC and you can see here there are no errors or any problem. So I'm going to close this, and now we are very close to completing the iteration of the board, and what is left to do is to add text labels. With text labels, we can mark the purpose of the pins, the names of the components on the board, as well as give our board a name and a version number. So text labels are placed on the silk screen layer. Uh, and in the later lectures, I'll show you how to also add decorative graphics to this layer. Now, now to add the text label, what we need to do is to select the front fill screen layer, which you can see over here. I have already selected from the layer list. Now there should be a small blue triangle marking the selected layer, you can see, which is here. Now, next thing which I'm going to do is to click on this text. And after clicking here, I'll click on the PCB new screen. And if you click here, then you can write down the um, text label. So let's write VCC, and I'm going to change the width to 0.8 and height as well 0.8, and okay. So here you can see, so I'll place over here. Now that we have created the first label, we can duplicate it several times and then simply change the text, but not their other properties. So to do that, I'm going to put the mouse over the text here, and then I'll hit Control D. So Control D, and this Control D will create duplicates. So you can do it for all the other connectors. Control D, 3, Control D, Control D, and so on. Duplicate labels are in place. Let's start editing their text. So we're going to start with the top one. So we will put our mouse cursor over it, and then we will type E and then edit. Sometimes it takes time. There you go. So the first pin is our ground. So we will write GND ground, and then rest of the things will remain the same, width and height. So press OK, and similarly you will do it for all the 8 pins. So now you can see here that I have named all the 8 pins. So the next thing we are going to do is to bring up the 3D view of the board to get an idea of how it looks like at the moment. So to do that, we'll go to the view, and we will click on 3D view. So this is how my board looks like. So you notice that in my 3D view design, I'm going to pull it again. So here you notice that in the front side of the view, you can see the copper traces connecting the back. The back side has no copper tracks. Since we are making a single side PCB board, that's why it has just tracks on the one side. Now, the other thing which I did on my circuit is to add the version number. Since the designing a board is an iterative process, it is a good practice to have a version of your board before you send them for manufacturing. This way you will be able to tell them apart, especially if the difference between subsequent versions are small. So I created a new label here, and you can place it on the board anywhere you want. So this is how it looks like for my design. So this is it. Thank you so much.